Up? How y'all doing up in this piece? I'm here. I'm here. Guys, what's up? Now I ain't gonna be on here long because I don't got that much juice on my phone. But I thought I would come in and say hello to you guys because I know tomorrow it's gonna be all business. Tomorrow it's gonna be all business because I got homework to do. So I thought I would come in here because I know I didn't do my hot topics show. I just didn't have the energy. I just didn't have the energy, and there's so much going on behind the scenes in my personal life. In my real life, is so much going on. So, yeah, my attention is diverted. Okay, so I can't. I didn't get a chance to do I didn't get a chance to do the hot topic show. So y'all please forgive me, okay? And everybody talking about it. So I was like, what's one more show covering that? All right, and then I had issues with my phone, so um that also prevented me from not doing the live. But I'm here and I said nothing but love your way because guess what? You deserve it. And guess what, guys? I've been on this. Wait, can't say it. It'll spill. I've been on this liquid fast, trying to boost my metabolism, trying to boost this weight loss. And for the most part, I could take like my body did something weird yesterday. I don't know what it was doing, but it did something weird. And I guess it was adjusting to what was going on. Excuse me. Just being on the liquid fast. So I didn't know what the heck was going on. Excuse me, guys. So, but today I felt much better. And so I told you I start my day off with a smoothie. And then I do the soup. And the soup is it's sweet potato based and carrot based. And then it has like all these other different herbs and spices in it. And then I have a yogurt, and if I get really, really hungry, I've been trying to do like a some oatmeal or something. I know oatmeal got the oats in it, so it ain't considered like totally liquid. But I try to do something because I don't want my sugar to drop too low. But it's been working, and I felt great today. I was able to rearrange my room and get some stuff done in my room, so I felt really great today. So we gonna keep going. I'm doing it just for a week. Just to see how it goes. Y'all let me know Friday if y'all see a difference. I'm gonna go live and y'all let me know if y'all see a difference in what's going on because I'm trying to lose weight, y'all. I'm trying to get slim, 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 slim. And I've been working hard. I've been lifting weights, and still working on my arms, lifting weights. So I've been trying to do my thing. But in between all of that, I had a lot of stuff going on at work and a lot of stuff going on, at home with my hubby and everything. And y'all just keep him in your prayers. He's pushing through, but still keep him in your prayers. And I got a lot going on with school. So yeah, I've been busy. So that's why I ain't been on here. But anywho, what y'all doing? What's up with y'all? How's y'all day? How is everything been going? I pray that the favor of the Lord was on y'all life all day long. And you deserve it, right? So I did stop by the store. I did, and I got me some salad. And I got some lemon juice because the lemons was too high. I mean, you paying $3 for a bag of lemons. I'm like, who's paying over $3 for a bag of lemons? So I went on and got that hefty, defty, 100% lemon juice. Because I think I'm down to like 2 lemons or 3 lemons or something like that. Because I've been doing also with in between my meals I've been doing lemon water with honey, a little bit of honey and some lemon, and I've been sipping off of that too. But I was getting low on my lemons, so I said, let me go get some lemons. And it's like over $3. I'm like, over $3 for some lemons. So I went on and got some lemon juice, okay, to put in my water to keep the thing going. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And I'm gonna be chillaxing. Guess what, guys? Remember I was telling y'all about my class and how hard it was and all that stuff. So I turned in my first assignment and I got 200 out of 200. I turned in my second assignment and I had to handwrite some of it because I couldn't figure out the fonts to put the equations in right. Guess what? I got another 200 out of 200s. I'm super excited. And I got my award letter for the fall. And I got funded. I got my grants and money for school for the fall. So I'm super excited. God just been so good, y'all. Sometimes God just lets you know I'm here and I'm making a way for you. I'll say, how I'm gonna pay for this, how I'm gonna pay, even though I do owe for the summer, it's okay. I'm gonna pay that. But my fall is taken care of, and I just thank God for that. God has just been so amazing. He's been so good in my life today. And I know God has been good in your life today too as well, guys. Today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for sure. I'm gonna come and do another show with you guys. It's gonna be a full show. I'm gonna be doing that, and I think I want to tackle, even though I don't want to do the hot topics. I'm gonna take that thumbnail down, that show down. I'm gonna take it down. What I want to do is I want to talk about flirting. I want to talk about flirting, guys, especially as being married or in a relationship. I want to talk about flirting. Is it okay to flirt? Is it okay to say, "Hey, I want to flirt," or when you talking to somebody, or you just meet somebody, y'all decide y'all want to get in a relationship? Is it? Do you think you should be telling them, "Hey, please excuse me because I'm a flirt." You have to know that I'm a flirt. I want to talk about that because I have my opinions about it, and I want to hear what your opinions about it. If you in a relationship and you in a marriage, should you be flirting, or is it okay to be a flirt while in a relationship in a marriage? I have my opinions because now I'm not a flirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a flirt, but someone said I was, and I'm like, I am so not flirting at all. But that's like, you a flirt. I'm like, no, I'm not. I would never disrespect my husband by flirting. But they said I was a flirt. I'm like, how did you interpret? And I know for a fact I wasn't being inappropriate or anything like that. They was like, you a flirt. I'm like, no. That offended me to my soul. I'm like, no, I'm not. I didn't know being nice to somebody or being cordial or being complimentary to somebody is being a flirt. Hey, Vaughn, I said never love your way because you deserve it. I don't understand that. They said I was a flirt. I was so offended. Like, are you trying to say my ring on the wrong finger? Because I'm losing weight, so my ring been falling off. But I don't nobody misinterpret that, baby, because we on lockdown with this, okay? No. Uh, they said I was a flirt. To me, I was so offended. And then it made me start it. Thank you. You fine, girl. I'm fine. Am I fine? Um, Listen, it made me feel like I had cheated on my husband. I'm like, I'm not a flirt, I'm like, I'm not a flirt. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna ask my husband, like, in the beginning, like before we got married, we were just like starting. And I know I guess you be flirting, but I'm like, did you consider me a flirt, or was I overtly a flirt? Like, was I overly a flirt? I don't see it. Do you guys see it? I don't see it. But they call me a flirt. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm not. So that made me not even want to give nobody no compliment. None of that. You know what I'm saying? They think you fine, girl. You think so? You think that's what it is? And it was a male that said this. They was like, you a flirt. Like that. I'm like, no, I'm not. What am I doing to make you think that I'm flirting with you? Nothing. I'm not doing nothing. Got this big old chain that say Boo Clay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You said I think men like that really be crushing on us. I think so too. I think so too, Vaughn, because you know I'm married. Everybody know I'm married. Everybody know I'm married. You know what I'm saying? You know my husband. You know I don't hide him at all. And you know my principles. Like, I'm not ever going to be out here disrespecting my husband or trying to engage in anything outside of a platonic friendship. You know what I'm saying? And so for him to say that, I was like, bro, I think you get your signals crossed. I think you getting your signals crossed because I am not no flirt. I seen a girl, I was going to get my little doohickeys and stuff, my salad and stuff. And I said, what is she trying? See, women, I'm gonna say something. Don't y'all get mad at me. But sometimes our apparel and how we dress says, I'm looking to be chose. Sometimes what we wear said, please see me and please come get me. I'm ready. I'm just telling y'all. And don't say we can wear what we want to wear, and it shouldn't be we shouldn't be getting that type of energy. No, y'all gotta understand men are visual. Don't you say no Lord, Vaughn. Don't you say no Lord. Listen, men are visual, and when women understand that, we gonna be going somewhere. Okay, this woman literally was in the grocery store, titties swinging, up perky, looking at you, rolling their eyes at you. The areolas was rolling their eyes. She should have put some lashes on the areolas because they looked like eyeballs. You understand what I'm saying? And she bouncing around in the store, grabbing stuff. Titties is over the shirt. Titties is out. Okay, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about. Oh, you see a little bit of cleavage. I'm talking about the only thing she had covered up was the nipple, okay? And it's cold. It's like 43 degrees here. I'm thinking, okay, and then she bouncing, and she just walking and bouncing. And she got the jacket. She keep doing this. And the titties is bouncing with the jacket. You understand what I'm saying? And then she had jeans on, cool, but then she was walking with a switch, and she's a boom, 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 and a switching and a boom, and a switching and a boom, boom. Okay, and so it was a dude behind her, barely could contain himself. And we were all watching in slow motion, like, is one of them about to fall out? We were all like this. Watch it. Like, is it about to fall out? That type of attention, you're doing that on purpose, honey. And so don't get offended if somebody come at you with some raw energy because you put it out there. And I don't care what nobody say. I'm still a feminist. Yeah, I'm all with the women power and all that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I'm with it. But if you got your titties rolling out your shirt, don't be mad when somebody try to grab it. That's bottom line. If you hungry and it's a cheeseburger on there and it say you can have this, and they walk away and get it, you gonna go get that cheeseburger. Don't get mad because they trying to eat the cheeseburger. They hungry. Don't be talking about, he should have came at me like that. Your titties is about to fall out your shirt. And I'm not exaggerating. All I seen was raw meat, bouncing, and syncopation. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself, it's cold out here, baby. You at least should be button your jacket. But she was confident. And I'm like, it's nothing wrong with being confident. It's nothing wrong with your curves. It's not. And then the thing about it is, she had a somewhat of a butt. I can't talk because my butt is flat too. But I know how to wear clothes and I know how to layer my stuff to make it seem like I got a little curve. I've been doing squats. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't really have a butt, but honey, she had them jeans pulled so tight and she was switching. And I guess she said she gonna shake into something. She gonna imagine she got something. And she kept doing it. And I'm like, baby, do your thing. You be confident. I want you to. But don't be surprised when somebody come with the wrong energy. Raw meat, Vine. Raw meat. I'm like, I'm saying to myself, sis, listen, it's a time and place for all that. If you with your man, y'all on vacation, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You with your girls, it's a girls' night out, whatever. I still wouldn't be wearing my titties falling out like that. But you at the grocery store at all this. Okay, she was walking hard, baby. Listen. That the cheeks was going in like this, and they was flat. But some kind of way, she made them do like this. She was walking hard, baby. She was gonna get that switch in, honey. You understand what I'm saying? She did as any means necessary. I was like, you better push that cart, honey. But I know you was pushing every inch of your hips from left to right. It was, I mean, for her, I'm like, you even gotta walk that hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not there. And it's okay, because mine's not there. You know what I'm saying? But I know how to turn my body so it can look like it's there. You know what I'm saying? That sis was like, she was trying. I was like, give it up. I was like, give it up. So I was saying to myself, it's a lower expectation. That's what I was saying to myself. Just go on and get in the car, because it's not there, but you want us to imagine that it's there. But anywho, but she had enough to make up on the top. You know what I'm saying? Whew. So that to me is flirting. You're flirting with everybody, okay? All of us. We're all looking. You know what I'm saying? That's flirting to me. Having inappropriate conversation, sexual innuendos, flirting. Just for a fact, I was at a barbecue, supposed to be at a family barbecue, and a woman came up and said something about to the points that he likes to eat, or I likes to eat, and then she batted her eyes real sensually. She said it real slow. Oh, he likes to eat, and then looked at my husband, my ex-husband. That to me was inappropriate, and we were on our way to divorce. Okay. So, but I'm just saying, she said it in a sensual way, and I was like, nah, nah, sis, you ain't gonna play in my face like that. And this is almost over with anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, but that to me was inappropriate. That's flirting. And you understand what I'm saying? I'm looking at her, and she looking at him. And I'm looking at both of them like, what's really going on here? Right. But that's inappropriate flirting. If you're sitting somewhere at a table having a quiet conversation with this individual and both of y'all got other people, that's inappropriate. I don't care if it is on your lunch break. What y'all talking about? That y'all got to be secluded. And y'all all up in each other's face and y'all smiling and y'all play, let me stop. No. When they say, let me stop, they flirting. That's inappropriate. See, I'm having a show already, but I'm going to have it. We're going to dive into a real good Friday. You understand what I'm saying? No, we're not doing all that. Innuendos, all of that. You saying all this slick remarks to your coworkers. You got what you call that? A work husband and a work wife? No. I told Bryson he probably going to be working in the plant or something here if he don't, if he don't, and we probably gonna have like a storefront or something like that, for his business. But if he has to work somewhere in like a plant or something like that, I'm putting a paper bag over his face. I'm telling you, you're not talking to nobody. No women should have no questions for you. You shouldn't have to answer nobody. If they fall, let them fall. If they drop something, let it stay on the ground. Look up in the air and look at what you got in your work, and that's it. Well, you ain't gotta have no conversation with nobody at all unless you can't breathe and you doing a choking sign. That's it. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not playing with these women because I know how women can be. That's my work cousin. Hey, boo. You going to lunch? I'm gonna walk with. No, you're not walking with him. You got a man. Call your man and talk to him while you walking. The Bible says don't let your evil be good. Don't let your good be evil spoken of. I'm not being caught in no dark place nowhere, sitting down talking about I'm with no man. I'm not doing that because I got a husband. He done already told me. He said, babe, I'm jealous. I'm like, okay, I'm just letting you know I'm jealous. I'm like, okay, I get it. One time I was talking to somebody that was linked to my ex, and it's like a mutual friend. He was like, when I got off that phone, because I was there in Africa when they called. When I got off that phone, he said, limit that. I was like, okay. And in the front, and I had went. He was laying down in the bed, and I went and sat on the porch, and I was just talking to him, right? What's BRB? I don't know what that is. You gotta tell me. So I was out there talking. I'm just like showing him the mountains, like, oh, you ain't gonna believe this, blah blah blah. Look at this, it's beautiful. He came out. He opened cracked that door. He said, babe, what are you doing? Come inside. I said, what, you miss me? He's like, yeah. So I came in and I'm sitting and I'm still talking. When I got that phone, he said, limit that. I was like, okay, I will. You understand what I'm saying? He don't play no games. And I for sure don't play no games. If I even think, honey, I'm getting on a plane. If I got to swing on these trees to swing all the way over there, I'm going to show up. Bottom line. Because I don't play about mine. You understand? I don't play. I will do time. You understand? I will do some time. That's how I feel. Okay. So we're gonna talk about that Friday, for real, for real. Flirting. Is it appropriate? I don't care if it's a family member. I don't care. It's inappropriate. I feel it's inappropriate. You're not gonna be flirting and all that stuff. You got a wife. Well, how'd your wife feel? You know, this man. I was talking to somebody. Hey, sweet Reed, I sent nothing but love your way. I was talking to somebody and outside, and this car pulled up and stopped. And he got out his shit. He was like, "You are one sexy blankety blank," and got in his car and drove off. I was saying to myself, he probably got a whole girlfriend somewhere. You know what I'm saying? A whole wife with kids cooking and waiting on him to get home. You know. It happens to me all the time. And that's why I say people who got issues with they being plus size or dark skin, honey, you just gotta put yourself together and walk with confidence because it's a man out there that wants you. They waiting on you. You understand what I'm saying? But just going in a gas station a couple of weeks back, this man fumbling, he about to spit on himself. Oh my God, you this, oh my God, this and that. And I was just trying to get gas. I was running late for work. You know what I'm saying? And he almost spitting on himself. Okay, man. He almost spitting on himself, trying to, throw his game at me. I'm like, somebody, one of my tenants in the building. I come out and I had on my African two-piece, you know what I'm saying? The fishtail. He like, oh my God. And I'm coming from church. And he know I'm in the church. He know I'm in the church. He's like, that looks sexy on you. And I got a husband. I said to myself, did he just say sexy? Now this man been in the building for decades. We've been in this building for decades. And you mean to tell me you thought that was okay to call and say, oh, he's like, that looks sexy. I'm like, bro, I'm married. And I straight up went to start to talk about my husband. I'm like, yeah, my husband is, because I'm like, bro, what you doing? This ain't what we doing. Another instance, a man, I was getting off the elevator in my building, and this man was like, I get off the elevator, he was like, you coming down, you losing weight. He was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. He said, you know what? I'm gonna take you out on a date. That you ain't telling me what you about to do with me. See, people think that, oh, you plus size, you gotta be lonely and desperate, and you just, oh, I'm just so happy you even saying something to me. No, bro. First of all, you ain't even my type. Okay? You ain't even my type. And he gonna tell me, yeah, I'm gonna take you out on a date. This is what we gonna do, right? We gonna go on a date. I'm like, bro, I'm not even interested in you. Wait, I'm not even interested in you. Was he dusty? No, he was well put together. And he literally say right across the hall from me, right? So time to time he check on me, make sure I'm okay and all that stuff. But I'm just like, bro, I'm never going on a date with you. First of all, I just seen you bring in two different women. And one day he knocked on my door, y'all. And I pray he don't even know that I got a YouTube channel, but he knocked on my door and he started confessing everything. He was like, yeah, I've been cheating on my wife with two different women for almost for about 5 years. I was like, what? First of all, where's your wife? Because I ain't never seen her. You know what I'm saying? And two, now I have seen the two other women that you've been bringing in. You know what I'm saying? But across the hall, Vaughn, he say literally across the hall. Like, I say an apartment building. He say across the hall. At one point when when I had broke up with my ex-husband, because my ex-husband, we stayed in this building. He left. I moved upstairs. He still lived downstairs for a while. But we didn't have no dealings. You said, oh, he got that adulterous spirit. Stay away from him. Look, you understand what I'm saying? And so look, I would have to get up early in the morning to go to work. And when I would shut my door and walk like a couple of paces towards the elevator, he would open his door and look. That's my stomach. I hope y'all didn't hear that. You understand what I'm saying? Every morning he will open the door and look. That was so creepy to me, right? And then what did he say? What did he say? I forgot what he said. He knocked on my door. He's like, yeah, I've been cheating on my wife with two women, and I'm just so tired. And I was looking at him like, what? What's happening here? what's happening. Now, I did see him with the two different women. And every time he walking me, I be so in some kind of way. I always be walking down the hall and getting off the elevator. I wanted to say so bad, sis, he got somebody. He got somebody else. I be wanting to say it so bad, but I'm like, I ain't getting into that. You know what I'm saying? And I told the landlord, I like, he bringing all these different women in. She was like, that's his business. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm just saying, weird. Yeah, don't be messy. No, I ain't gonna be messy, but when they walk down the hall, I be giving them a look like, you ain't the only one. How long we want to say? I be want to say, girl, run, because you ain't the only one. Wait. And he just be looking at me like, I'll be like, what's up? Now, and then he will not say nothing. Now, with the one girl that he been dating for a while, he will speak to me. But the other girl, he'd be like, he'll barely speak. I'm like, honey, and they be looking, and they know that we live across the hall. I'm always saying, honey, I don't want your man. Trust and believe. You said you gotta love our neighbors even when we when we know. Did I send him a dinner one time? I don't know if I sent him a dinner one time. I had did like Thanksgiving dinner, and I think I had made him a dinner or something like that. I did like greens and yams and all that. I think one time, but he know my ex husband. He was like, I ain't gonna date you because I think you and he's like, I think you and your ex husband. He said, I think me and your ex husband is related. I was like, okay, bro, we ain't never going on a date. Never. Never, 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 never. That joke was hilarious though, for real. I thought so. We gonna talk about flirting, flirting. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to let somebody know that you're interested in them, but when it's too much, too much. I was gonna say he sounds like a cool person. Him looking out the door could make sure you are okay. Maybe. I mean, that could be what he was doing. I know when we had COVID, the first time we all we were all able to go to the store and get water and come out the apartments and stuff. When I first came out the apartment, he was like that. He was like, "Oh, I'm so glad to see your blankety blank." He was like, "Cause I didn't know what was going on." Cause see, I stayed in. When they say stay in, I was in, honey. I didn't go out. So when he first seen me, he was like, "Oh, I'm so glad to see your A." Cause I ain't know. I ain't know. I'm like, yeah, it's tricky out here. You know. I said, yeah. So yeah, he do look out and make sure he been here. Actually, he was here when I got here. So he been here a really long time. So we like try to hold that floor down and whatever. I don't know how tall. I don't know how to tell a man I like it. What you mean, Vine? You know, tell a man you like him. I don't know. I ain't never had to tell a man that I like him. They've always told me that they like me, but I don't know. That I guess I don't. I'm thinking back. Like, have I ever just approached a man like you are attractive? You are extremely attractive. No, I ain't never did that. You said my husband had to make me his girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never had that problem. To be honest, it's not a problem, but I've never been in a situation where I had to initiate something with a dude. You know what I'm saying? I have, but it was for sex. What in the world is you talking about, Vaughn? You said I have, but it was for sex. You is something. You doing role play? Is that what you trying to say? You doing? I did that to my. I tried to do that with my husband, and I'm like, it's such a cultural difference. He didn't even understand what was going on to the very end. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm texting him like I would laugh at their jokes and say, "Let me see your thigh." Oh my god! Oh, you know what, Vaughn? We got the same speed. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I text my husband like, "Hey," I text him, "Hey, what's your name?" I'm texting him like, "I gotta pass now. I gotta pass now." I text him like, "Hey, what's your name? Do you got a girlfriend?" I'm just I was really joking with him, to be honest. And he was like, "Babe, what do you mean you out of my wife? What are you saying?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm playing with you." I'm like, and then he was like, I'm Clayleen Bright's husband. It's like this nigga. I can't wait till he get acclimated to American customs. It just, cause he is so, it's different. That culture is different, and some stuff that they say is like you almost say that they're naive, but they're not. It's just their culture. You know what I'm saying? You know, he used the word fellow yesterday. He was like that fellow. I was like, did he say fellow? And then look at him. To look at him, you would think, oh, he is urban. You would think that he is just urban and modern. But he is so traditional and so like an old man. That's how he talking at. I'm like, hey. And so I did it in his WhatsApp and I did it in his TikTok. I'm like, hey, you know. I'm like, what's your name? Him like, babe, please. I'm like, bro, you got to loosen up. He's so um conservative. I guess I could say that. Conservative. I'm not. I in that regards, I'm not, But yeah. So we're gonna talk about flirting. I'm trying to think of an instance where he was flirty. Yeah, I like when he talk about himself. I like when my husband talk about himself in the third person. You know what I'm saying? For some reason that just gets me ready. You know what I'm saying? Like I just be like, oh my god, I don't know what it is, but he be like he'll text me. He'll be like, did you miss daddy? I'm like, yeah, I miss my daddy. I did. He be like, please be safe for daddy. I'm like, okay. He know I like that, so he won't do it all the time. But when he do that, I'll be like, oh my god, I don't know why. I don't know why that is. I do not know why that is. But he'll be like, are you about to throw a tantrum because you miss daddy? I'm like, yeah. I don't know why, but for me, that does it for me. I don't know why that is, but he does that. So, yeah, we're gonna talk about that in the ins and outs and what's too much and what ain't. Okay, all right. I'm finna get off of here because I'm tired and I need to eat something and then I'm going to go and lay down. I'm so glad my homework and stuff not due till Saturday. So I can wait till like Thursday and Friday to do the big stuff and then turn it in. So I'm loving this class because my other classes have always had a Wednesday deadline to turn in some things, but this one only has a Saturday. So I'm just super excited. Now, mind you, I ain't even looked at the assignment because I don't know what's due. I ain't even looked at it, which is bad. But I'm gonna look at it tomorrow, and if it is something due, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, forgive me." But what? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go turn it in and lay down and enjoy me some Netflix. Okay. I love y'all. Support the channel. $ CLAYLING. We need it. All right. Listen, I'm not begging. I'm just saying. Support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Um. Like, share, subscribe. You say, Queen, I ain't giving you a dime. Say, just like, share, subscribe, because I see my subscribers, my subscriptions going up. I'm so happy that I'm back in the algorithm. Now, listen, we want to pump those shorts up too, because I put those shorts out just for y'all. Like, I be thinking about what can I do so y'all can have a brain break. You know what I'm saying? On your work time or at nighttime, y'all can just scroll through my shorts and be like, "Ooh, it's all type of stuff there." I do that for y'all. So support the shorts, guys. Support the shorts. They're there specifically for my subscribers, so that you all can get a brain break, so y'all can laugh or just be, if you may be stressful and just need to gaze or something. I do that just for y'all. Okay, and I be thinking about, oh, they enjoy this, and y'all been slowing down on the viewership. So go ahead and watch them shorts, or I'm gonna stop putting them up. Okay, bottom line. Okay. No, you should do motivation shorts. You want me to do more? I will. I'll do some motivational shorts for you if you want me to. I will do that. I will do that. Did y'all see the lady riding on the pig going up the on the roof? That sure had me cracking up. That's why I put that out there. That was hilarious. So if y'all want to check that out, y'all can. That was funny. Talk to the girls. Talk to the girls. Talk to the girls about what? You talking about the talk to what girls? What girls you want me to talk to? Vaughn, what you talking about? Oh, I will. I got you. Got you. Got you. Got it. I will do that. I'll put some up tomorrow. You know, women, we always need encouragement. We're gonna always need encouragement. Men too. But black women, young women, especially young preteens, they need the most encouragement because they need to know that they're valued. It's not enough energy poured into our black girls, our black young girls. They need to know that they are valued, and it shapes and mold them into who they're going to be. I didn't really bloom until I got grown, because there was so much going on. It was so much going on. It was so much. I had endured so much oppression, and I had people literally tell me I had expressed my dreams when I was younger, like in middle school and stuff. And I had family members tell me, "Oh, you would never be that. Oh, our family would never accept you and your mother. Oh, you can never do." Literally told me stuff like that. I had a pastor call me ugly in front of everybody. You know, you think you look cute in that, you don't. You look ugly. Take that off. Or it. That people. When I was that age and that pastor did that to me, I didn't understand. He was trying to correct me because my earrings was too big. Because that was their belief. You understand? I'm not saying it was right, but I'm just giving you the premise, the context of it. I didn't understand that. All I understood is that this man who was a leader in my life had his finger in my face and called me ugly. So can you see how that affected me? You understand what I'm saying? So we have to watch how we handle our young women, especially around that age, because they are so impressionable, and that can mold them into something that is not self-promoting. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that. I remember how big his finger looked wagging it in my face. You know what I'm saying? Just little moments like that. But I thank God that the Lord blessed me to blossom into something beautiful, and have some high self-esteem. And I'm so glad that I'm able to pour it back out to women and young girls that look like me. That's the whole reason why I'm on this show. That's how, to women, even grown women. There's grown women who have low self-esteem. They don't think they deserve anybody. They don't think that they qualify for something because somebody has told them something, or society has told them they are not worth valuing, or they're not worth pairing up with somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm very careful with my words. And when I'm talking, like, in regards to relationships and stuff like that, you got people who believe because your status or how you look or your weight that you don't deserve to be with nobody. People actually believe that, and they actually spew that mess out here on this channel. And you don't know how harmful your words can be, right? So we have to modify ourselves when we're dealing with our young girls and preteens and young women who may be suffering from low self-image problems, low self-esteem, depression, bad relationships. Some people think that they're the cause of the relationship, or they too ugly and that's why their husband left them, or that's why their wife left them. You don't know what trauma has scarred somebody or what they think about themselves. So my thing is, I'm here to tell you that you are valuable just the way that you are, and you're worth loving just the way that you are. You understand what I'm saying? All right, I'm out of here. Boom, boom, boom. I done did my good deed for the day. You go and do yours, because guess what? You reap what you sow. All right. See y'all Friday. Peace. I love y'all. Good night.